All right. When we think about, these are statistics that I pulled that relate to crimes that have happened in the New York and metropolitan area, comparing April 2021 to April of 2020. So when we look at certain things that are addressing our community, we see, different factors, and we see that burglary, although it's down from 2021, we have to ask the question, why burglary for the homes may be decreased from 2020 to 2021 in April. Let's think about 2020. Everybody was home. Everybody was home. So when you're home and a burglar does not have the same opportunities to track your movement, the same opportunities to know when you're not home, to get away with certain things, it's less opportunity for them to see in order to come into your home. So when we look at some of these demographics, it's important to understand why the numbers may be the way that they are. But when it comes to securing our home, let's look at the different things that we have to keep in mind. Locks and visuals. So locking the doors and windows. Why is locking the doors and windows important? And especially critical as we come into the warmer season. Because we naturally, if you don't have your AC or your central air running, you're going to open up the window because it's nice. You want a nice breeze coming in the home. But it makes it that much more easy to leave the window unlocked or leave it open. And so having and doing periodic checks on your home and schedule checks. What do I mean by that? Every day, every night at a certain time, you're checking your window. You're checking your door, your front door. And sometimes you want to do unscheduled checks. So sometimes, let's say you woke up in the middle of the night and you just had to run to the restroom to relieve yourself. Do a quick check. Do a quick check on the front door to make sure it's locked. Make sure you have the lock that locks the knob as well as the deadbolt lock. You want to check your window. Anytime you're entering your home, you want to do a check to make sure that the home is secure. When I was younger, my father would train me that when I was walking in the house, I always make periodic checks to make sure that everything was secure. And so I strive to do that before my family enters the home now. And that I can do a quick check around the property, especially if I'm coming in from a long vacation, because I want to do a periodic check, right? And so closing of curtains and blinds, that's very key. Why is closing your curtains and blinds so important? Outside of the fact that we want to stay private, right? Our private parts are called private parts for a reason. They're not meant for the world to enjoy. They're meant for us and our significant others to enjoy. So we don't need to expose that to everyone. But closing of your curtains and blinds, we got to think out of sight, out of mind. And so we don't need people to know that you just got the brand new flat screen TV that your grandson or your son or your daughter just purchased for you. When you think about securing our home and out of sight, out of mind, when we have that big flat screen TV came in a box, right? And so when the burglar or the enemy sees that box on the side of your house, what do you think that they're assuming? That the TV is inside the house, right? So we have to think from that perspective, that when we have boxes that reveal certain items that we may have just purchased that's in our home, we want to chop those boxes up or have those boxes chopped up, or we don't take those boxes out until it's time for garbage day. So that's when the boxes go out. We don't want those boxes out a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks in advance of garbage day. And that box is sitting there telling the whole neighborhood that you got that new technology, right?